Man, what a good game. I'm exhausted, as you can tell, but what a good game. Thought our guys just battled. There's some coach speak for you. But both teams played so hard. I mean, just played so hard. And we made some plays when we needed to. Got to the free throw line and made some big free throws down the stretch. Secured the ball against really good pressure. Their man-to-man pressure is elite. Thought we did a good job of handling that, which allowed us to operate in the half court. And then even when we did get out of sorts, we just made a play here and there. And that's ultimately what it came down to. Thought we did a good job defensively, trying to stay within the principles that we've been preaching since July. And so thought we did a good job of that for the most part. Blocked out and rebounded when we needed to. And we're lucky to get out of here with a win in a tough place, crazy environment, against a really, 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 really good, well-coached, experienced team.
On the far right there. We'll go to Jack.
What were y'all able to do to kind of limit Ziegler and Adu like that? It's not often that they have a game like that at the same time.
We just were, I don't want to, I keep saying this, we tried real hard. I think guys tried really hard to be in two places at once sometimes. Sometimes you got to help over here and then get back to your guy. We tried to, Ziegler's so fast and quick and a good scorer and player. We tried to have two bodies at the initial point of attack in their break where they set that little rub butt screen at the top of the key. I thought that's the area, if we could slow it down right there for him, maybe we'd had a chance. We tried really hard to stay in front of him and make most of his shots be over the top. Just with Adu, we blocked out. He didn't have many, if any, second chance situations that he's normally used to doing. He got loose in the ball screen a couple of times. That was kind of part of our plan based on how we were guarding the ball screen. We were going to concede a couple of those. And then we played some good one-on-one defense against him. I think we played some good one-on-one defense. So guys tried really hard to play good man-to-man, one-on-one defense against a good team.
Jack in the front right here.
Lamont, first road win over a top 5 team since 1997. What does it say about this team to go into a hostile environment like tonight and find a way, to get the win in the end?
I think what it says the most is that their commitment to try to look at a really big challenge like winning on the road at a top 5 team and break it down into smaller pieces. Well, how do you do that? You have to block out and rebound. You have to take care of the ball, pass it to the guys with the same colored jerseys on. And I think we've been really successful at breaking it down into small action plans. And if you do enough of those things, you look up at the scoreboard and it'll be in a situation oftentimes where you have a chance to win. And I think the more we dive into that with that mentality, the less we're concerned with anything else, with where we're playing, who we're playing against, what the crowd is, what the records are. I think we dive into our own plan.
Alex on the right here.
What's it say about Michi Johnson, where he just couldn't quite get the shots to fall again tonight, but still finished with 6 rebounds and 6 assists, including a couple of key ones late there in the game?
Yeah, he's a player. This is how basketball works. Sometimes you go out there and everything you shoot goes in. Other times you go out there and nothing that you shoot goes in, right? And so if those are the only things that a person brings to the table, well, then they're only out on the floor when it goes in, and they're not on the floor when it doesn't go in. But Michi can do so many things for us defensively, as a creator. I mean, he can get in the paint. His decision-making has been really good and really consistent. He was the catalyst to the three-pointer in the corner as he got both feet in the paint and kicked. That was a big play for us. I think we went from 3 to 6 right there, which optically to these guys matters at that point in the game. So, he's got a lot of ways that he can impact the game. We try to get everybody to do that, to think that. Right? You got to find ways that you can impact the game, and if it's only making a shot, then your net worth is going to be lower more times than it is higher.
Julie on the back.
Lamont, there's been so much doubt around this team this entire season, but that's number 5 and number 6 in the past 7 days. What do these wins say about the heart and passion of the guys you have on this roster?
Yeah, they got a lot of heart. It's a passionate group. They want the spoils of whatever happens when you do what we've done already. They want the spoils of that, but they're fighters. They're tough. They want to win badly as a group, and I say that as if that's the assumption that everyone should make with every team. That's not. In 2024, that's not the assumption. We got a team full of guys where everybody wants to win, and they do whatever that they can. But it's a resilient group. They have a lot of respect, our guys. They have a lot of believers, our guys do. And so they know who matters the most as opinions are formed. And so they feel good about it. It's a confident group. They're a confident group. They work hard, they play well. They're a confident group.
John on the left here.
Y'all hit a bunch of clutch free throws down the stretch. Miles Studi making 4 of them.
Yeah.
What did you sense from him going to the line, and if you could just speak to his game coming off the injury and playing as well as he did?
Well, I mean, I hope they went in, like I do anytime somebody goes up there, right? We try to simulate situations at the free throw line at practice. They don't come close to simulating that right there. To meeting that scenario. But he went up there. He was confident. He was not overconfident. That's when real doubt starts to creep in. The guy that is overconfident as he steps up there, as if it's no sweat. I think he respected the moment. I think he went up there and went through his process, and he made the shots. That was good. Did you ask me a second part to that question? Oh yeah, good. That was good. It's never easy to come back when you've been out due to an injury. I mean, it's hard. And I'll tell you, the hardest thing is to stay in a lane. You're going to come back and show the whole world, right? They've been missing me. Watch. I'm going to get 20 shots up. See why they've been missing me. It's so hard to stay in your lane when you come back like that. You're trying to prove stuff. Come on. I mean, you're 20, 21, 20, however old Miles is. You're trying to prove something. And so he did it in the right way. He really let the game come to him. He had some opportunities that presented themselves to him, and he took advantage of them. Get a lot of credit for that.
Last question to Phil, and then we gotta
You were 13.5-point underdogs coming in, so not many people thought you had a chance to win this game. But getting off to a good start in this environment, how was that important to the way things played out for you, that your guys maybe settled in early and got a good feel for the game early?
I mean, I think it's important always to get off to a good start. Good start's better than a bad start, right? But, maybe in an environment like this, sure. Maybe in an environment like this, if you go down 11-2, maybe it's hard to come back. Maybe you don't make a comeback, right? So maybe. But having said that, what's just as difficult as that is to get a lead, right? And then to lose that lead. That's possibly more difficult. And so I just think I think you got to grind. It's a possession by possession situation. Guys got to they have to know that. They have to believe that. There's no 24-point shot out there. Like they have to manage the game on a possession by possession basis, and they did a really good job of staying in the moment. The words that they say in the timeout are meaningful messages that they are saying in the timeouts and on the court. And that's really important. It just tells you they know where they're at and how to manage the situation. You might play well, you might not play well, but they know how to manage the situation.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.